Good morning, everybody. Ho, ho, ho. It is December the 2nd. Welcome to the Widdop showroom here in Manchester. I'm so excited that you're here to join us for what is a sneak peek, a real sneak peek of our incredible new showrooms, our incredible new Christmas collection that we're all so proud to share with you. The reason we're having this webinar today is because hopefully, if you haven't yet, then you will be soon getting one of these in the post. And this is the invite to invite you to our 2025. Yeah, that's right. It is still 2024, but our 2025 Christmas collection, which is here in our showrooms in Manchester, running from now and through till the end of March. We will be exhibiting at loads of shows across that time. I'll tell you a little bit more about those later. But right now, today, as we launch this incredible new collection that the team has put thousands of hours into, I wanted to personally invite you here to see us in this showroom, to see these collections firsthand. It really is the only way to see the incredible work that's been put together, these beautiful curated collections. Widdop has a mission to become your first choice, not just for everyday giftware, but for seasonal and event giftware too. In that respect, we have built a Christmas collection, and this, our 10th year of doing Christmas, we have put together a collection that I can genuinely, hand on heart, say is the best we have ever had. And we're launching it a month earlier than usual to give you more time to come here, to think about us as your first choice supplier for these trends and themes. Having just come back from Asia in the last few weeks and seen the trends and themes that are being presented across the factories for next year, knowing that we had already finished our collections and designs for next year, we know we have the right products now at the right pricing, and we cannot wait to welcome you here. You really have to see it in person to see the quality and the curated nature of these brilliant new collections. So look out for one of these beautiful shimmery gold invites that will be winging its way to you. And then once you receive one, book in at widdop.co.uk and come and see us here in the showroom. We will greet you with mulled wine and hot chocolate on entry, and you'll see some of our giant new props that will greet you as you pull into our car park. But once you're here, we will then showcase these amazing collections in this brilliant new showroom that has been finished just for this event. So come with me, we'll take a sneak peek look at the collections for 2025, of which there are 9 trends plus our scene setter collections. You will see that by the very nature of our catalogue, how much work has gone into this collection. Our catalogue this year is that thick. There is so much to look at. We have covered every base, from decorations that hang on the tree to the big props that go in your shop window or outside, or even that you may sell, and everything in between, from confectionery to gifting, from stocking stuffers to table setters. We really have everything that you will need to curate the perfect collection. We also have this beautiful trendsetter sizzle booklet, which sets the scene of all of our themes, and you'll see them all in here showcased one by one, and this collection of products is highlighted in here but not shown in any detail. So once you have one of these, which will stick with you through the season, it will give you everything you'll need, including this year, for the first time ever, volume pricing. So Widdop as a company is famous for our service. Our service includes the ability to buy in single and small quantities. We're not changing that this year. You can come in here and buy even for yourself if you want in single and small quantities, although we do have more minimums this year than ever before. However, the biggest change is that we are now offering volume pricing, which means for those customers that are prepared to pay a little bit less for a little bit more product, you will get a price that we can be pretty sure will beat others in the marketplace. We've never offered this before, but we really want you, those that have bigger Christmas collections, bigger budgets available, to feel comfortable shopping in the showroom, knowing you're getting the very best price for what you are looking at. That can include discounts of up to 20% on the base level entry price for buying in single and small quantities. So this showroom showcases all that pricing. It also showcases some of our prop collections around the building, and we have items in the range this year ranging from several £1,000s for massive props that are featured in experiential events around the UK, all the way down to the £1 pickup bauble stockings and other items. Our range, like all of our brands, all 30 of our brands, is built upon good, better and best. Not everything in here is for everyone. There is product in here that will suit discount hardware retailers, someone that's stocking Christmas in a small way. There's product in here for card shops who stock sentiment products. There is product in here for the garden centres who go deep into experiential Christmas events. And even this year, we create product from our licensed collections that has storytelling built into it from the very heart of the movie that it was made from. What we are also doing this year is adding more product into all the other brands. This is the Seasonal Gift Company, which is our headline, our showstopper collection that features the 9 main brands and stories of our Christmas range. But there is now Christmas product throughout this showroom. And when you come in January, when we do our 2,500 product spring launch, you will see even more Christmas product coming throughout the year. This year, we will launch more product than ever, this year being 2025, not 2024. And we will have, just by January the 2nd, over 5,000 new items for you to look at. Nearly 50% of our range will be brand new for 2025. There is so much to see. In that respect, you need to come and book in to see us either here or at one of the many events we'll be exhibiting at. So in January, the showroom will be open with our spring launch. We will then be at the Harrogate Christmas Fair. We will then be at the January Furniture Show, and there's furniture props in here now for the first time. We will then be at Spring Fair and Ambiente. There are so many places to see us in person, but this really has to be done in person to appreciate the value and the quality of what we've created. So let's have a look at some of these themes and what we've done in particular. The first, the most traditional, the thing that we kind of hang our hat on every year is a trend that covers the real core reds, greens, golds, and traditional Christmas collection. That for us is Regal Tidings. As one of our beautiful showcase suites here that our creative team in the showroom have put together, you can see the depth and richness of colour from the dark reds to the really, really bold statement gold pieces. This covers everything from tablescaping to the tree decor. We have beautiful finishes, and in this trend this year, you'll see a lot more velvet and textured items coming through. We are adding in every trend a lot more cross-trend categories. So you will see wreaths and garlands and bows as an example, which are a big trend in the market in every day as well this year, featuring across all of these collections. In red, gold and green, we cover poinsettia, we cover pine cones, we cover that really deep, rich red. But this collection is very much about tablescaping, making your home feel like a very stately Christmas palace. We move on. In the middle here is one of our niche new trends for this year. And actually, having seen what's coming through in Asia in the last few months, this is going to become more mainstream over the next couple of years. This trend, which we call Turtle Dove, is much more soft. It's much more curated. It's much more traditional in the way that it has been styled and hand painted and hand embellished in so many ways. It's a beautiful collection that covers pieces that you would really pass down for generations. But one of the things to note, the world may be moving away from glitter. We may be moving towards more sustainable collections. In all of our ranges this year, you'll start to see things coming through like paper ornaments, fabric items, glass items, items that are much more keepsakes, things that you can pass down and use year after year after year. And we really want to bring more of that through in all that we're doing. As a result, we're also stripping back packaging, which is why some of the minimums that we have this year are based upon shipping in less packaging for the individual item. So you'll see that across the board. But whether it's glass ornaments in here or the plastic counterparts, we really offer something at every price point in between. And in Regal Tidings, as an example, we have beautiful crystal embellished gold plated ornaments that will sit on the most premium of trees you could ever have, that go all the way down to our plastic ornaments that will be at 99p or a pound. So we have every scale for every type of retailer. When we go across here to what was a trend that we used to call Woodland Wilds, this year this trend is called Nordic Nights. It's a trend we keep every year. It's a trend we keep moving on from. This trend is all about woodland. It's about texture. It's about more moody, dark, natural substances used in the product. And as you can see, as you saw in the last showroom and in this one, furniture pieces. Widup now covers so many more categories than it used to, and furniture is one of those categories. We literally have sofas, dining tables, sideboard units, something that you may just use in your shop window to tell the story, but also that you will use really to sell a whole story to consumers as well. This collection is built on those natural textures. So you'll see a lot of real wood finishes, again, some velvets, a lot of really tactile product in this range, but it is built around that really moodier Nordic, Scandinavian, winter wild theme. As we move through, you again will see another one of our niche collections coming through. These niche collections or capsule collections are really about capturing a new trend in the market, something that's coming to be more prevalent, but that right now we're building upon as the market grows into it. One of those is Bellini. This trend covers the soft pinks, the bright pinks, the teals. This is a beautiful collection, very aimed at giftable. We cover everything in here from melt and candle sets to trees that are pick up to put on desks to little light up tea light holders. This collection is very gift focused, and it's obviously all about the statement of style and fashion, the statement of color. And Bellini is one we hope to build on year. And again, through here, you can see the plastic ornaments mixed with the glass, the hand embellished ornaments mixed with these beautiful statement big pieces, and even furniture pieces that we can sell as part of these collections. We then move on to a trend which we've had for a while, which we update year, but is probably the most popular outside of our red and gold traditional trend, and that is Frosted Haven. Frosted Haven for us is the trend that covers the silver, the sparkle, the shimmery, snowy, icy finishes of Christmas, and it brings into this really beautiful statement kind of cottage feel with lots of snow and embellished ice and berries. But this trend covers this year a lot more light up items built in this beautiful matte textured finish. There's so much statement pieces in this collection, including our giant iron reindeers, to the tablescaping that we know is a big part of every Christmas collection that we will create going forward. Really exciting move on in this range, so much light up stuff, so much giftable stuff, and we really do cover everything in between. There is something for gift and there's something for decor in all of our collections this year. We then move across and we move towards a trend that's new for us this year. We haven't had this collection before, definitely one we've seen coming in the market for a little while. And this is kind of a hybrid between the traditional Christmas with the reds and greens, but that Scandinavian, that country cottage feel. And this is really about being in the wild, being in the countryside. If you imagine the movie The Holiday, cozying up if you're a Jude Law fan with him on the couch in your country little cottage, or perhaps you're on a farm. This collection covers that beautiful country living lifestyle collection of wreaths, garlands, lots of leaves and natural pinecone finishes, but also lots of not characters, but really animals and features across this collection. The first being the Highland cow, you can see here, which is embellished with this little bell. But we also have a lot of robins in this collection this year, which is one of our new ones. You can see this is a poly resin piece that's made to look very natural. But what we are very conscious of as a business is that we are very, very built upon sentiment. Sentiment being wordy products that we know sells very well in card shops and gift shops, and that really tells the message of a season, whether that's Mother's Day, Father's Day, or something in between. That's why this collection this year has even got lots of plaques that not just stand alone like this, but they come with an amazing display stand, of which you'll see lots of those, and they include embellishments like the bell, or even this like rope finish around the outside. There's so many pieces in here that cover that sentiment feeling, but that also highlight these characters and nice finishes of the countryside lifestyle. So Country Christmas is a new collection we'll be building on this year on year, but it's definitely one of our more statement ones this year, and it covers that lifestyle with the forest and also the fireside type product. Then we move into what again is a very traditional collection, but actually one that we know is going to be a core part of what we do, as it has been every year. This is our biggest collection in our Christmas range. It covers everything that we would sell as a gift for children and for those who are the Santa lover themselves. This range, which covers Santa and Friends and North Pole novelties, covers all of the amazing decor that my own children and children would love to have in the house, but that also really captures the joy and fun of the season of Christmas. So from gnomes to gnome houses, from Santa and the elves to Mrs. Claus and her kitchen, we have the giant pop-up characters who all have names and amazing little stories behind them, to the light-up items, to the baubles, to the gingerbread and the creating of a really beautiful setting in the kitchen. We even have these giant props this year, from the Santa and the candy canes to the trees. Trees becoming a core part of what we do and offering everything in between, from a very basic tree all the way up to a really premium snowy finish with pine cones. We even this year have gone more into the things that you might gift at Christmas time, either in the run up to Christmas or as a stocking filler or item on the day. So from pens like these that come in amazing CBUs that are pickup items for the countertop, to our amazing building blocks and brick collection, we really do cover so many fun items in here, including, once you get inside the back of Santa here, his dancing, spinning version of himself, and the Santa going down the chimney. We really have all the fun items this year, and this is a core part of our collection to make sure that it is not just decorative, but also very giftable. Which brings me to the final collection that we have, and that is our Whimsical range. Whimsical's a new trend we launched in 2024. It's been very, very popular, largely because we moved into new categories and new formats. Whimsical for us captures the younger age group, a more modern Christmas story, covers a lot more bright colours, covers the disco mirror balls, boucle finishes on the cushions, light up items, of which there's loads, the more novel Christmas decorations that are plastic and shatterproof and therefore very good price points. It's almost really capturing the spirit of the people that are looking for something more disposable, that they may change year after year, but that will be built to last, so you can bring it out Christmas after Christmas. One of our surprise categories that did very well in 2024 was Christmas jumpers. We haven't done these before. It's definitely not been a category that's part of Widdop. In fact, I vaguely remember saying a few years ago, we will never sell apparel, but here we are with apparel. We even sell the light up pieces that go with it this year, that you can add to the collection of your sweaters. We sell patches to iron on, and also even earrings and jewellery that will accessorize the Christmas collections that you may buy. Whimsical for us is a trend that really covers the very fun, almost cheeky elements of Christmas. The aprons that we have here, you can see. If I could actually unattach it from its hanger. These collections are built on statements and sayings, but they're fun, often manufactured and finished here in-house in Manchester, but they really do capture that fun spirit of a youthful Christmas, where it's a little bit less about tradition and a little bit more about being cheeky and having a great time. This collection, as with all of them, as I said, covers the gifting, the furniture, the decor, the tree. Everything in here is for sale. This showroom, as you can see, about 2,000 square feet, packed full of product. There are 2,500 brand new Christmas products for this year. There is so much to see, which leaves me only to say, you must come here and see us. The showroom is open right now, all the way through till March. We will close for a short Christmas break, and we will welcome people in to see our January launches as well. But you can only do that by booking in online at widdop.co.uk and booking a showroom visit. We will provide you with the mulled wine and hot chocolate. We will give you a beautiful lunch. We will pay for your hotel and your travel if you're serious about coming to see us. We cannot afford for you to not come and see us here. So please, please make the time. We really promise you it will be worth the visit. You can only do that now by booking in. We're open from today, right now, we're open. Come and see this range in person. It's the only way to do it. And we are sure you will find something that is relevant for you and your business in 2025. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this sneak peek, and we cannot wait to see you here in person without the hat very soon. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of December, and Merry, Merry Christmas.